Hi Scapy friends, welcome back to my channel. Virginia here with a new project as a guest designer for Cocoa Daisy. If you watched my previous video, you already know that I'm going to guest design for Cocoa Daisy with the August 2019 kits. And if you haven't watched it yet, I suggest you do it by clicking the link on the top right of this video. Now today I'm going to create a spread in my Traveler's Notebook using the book club kits, and I'm going to use this picture. These are obviously my feet in my slippers, and I printed the photo in vertical, big enough to fill completely the left page of my Traveler's Notebook. This spread is going to be about my morning routine, so I'm going to use a lot of the icons of coffee and tea that you can find in this beautiful collection. So first of all, I looked through the pattern paper and I chose a couple of them that go well with my photo because I want to create a few strips of paper along the right border of the right page and create a few layers with them. I also want to include a piece of vellum which I just cut and I'm punching out with a border puncher, as you can see. I really love to add vellum now and then because it creates a cute and subtle detail. In this case, it adds this subtle cute thing to my layers. And I used a scrap of vellum because I try not to throw away my supplies. And by the way, this month I'm using the Traveler's Notebook Memory Keeping Kit, the Pocket Page Kit, the Memory Keeping Classified Kit, and the Memory Keeping Sticker Kit. So I have lots and lots of beautiful stuff to choose from, really a luxury. So as you saw, I cut the paper strips and now I'm going to glue them one on top of the other, including the vellum in the middle between the two. And I actually punched both edges of the vellum piece, but was not necessary. I did it because one of the two borders was a bit longer, but in the end I liked the first the most, so I stick with it. So I created, as you can see, my sandwich of pattern paper, and I'm going to glue it down along the right border of my page. Now I'm crinkling up the edges of the strips to give them a bit of dimension, and this also allows the vellum to be more visible. Now I want also to add a couple of pieces of these beautiful washi tape strips which are included in the sticker kit, and actually I'm tearing one of them and use the two pieces, one on the bottom and one on the top, next to my strips. And now the funniest part is coming. I had this vision of creating a vertical line or a column, if you wish, using lots of these beautiful die cuts, in particular icons that have to do with morning routine, so coffee, coffee cups, tea, and other kind of things. I'm going through the two packets of die cut that came with the kits. One was included in the Traveler's Notebook kit and the other one in the Pocket Page kit. And I'm choosing icons and phrases that I might want to use. And here, as you can see, I'm choosing how to arrange them in a vertical line that I will stick next to my strip of paper. I also want to use these cute ribbons that says paint my world in coffee because it's colorful and there's coffee, so it's perfect. So I rub it on a piece of white cardstock, and then I will fussy cut it out. And I'm doing the same with these other cute stickers. In this case, this is a sticker of the sticker kit and represent a cup of tea. So as you can see, I'm going to put both coffee and tea in my on my spread, because for breakfast I normally drink tea in the morning, but then when I get to work I always take a coffee, or on the weekend or when I'm at home I prepare myself a coffee later in the morning, or I go to take one. So both are part of my morning routine. Now, continuing with the process, I decided how to arrange the elements, and now I'm connected all of them in a sort of chain using some thread. And basically, I'm poking two holes on each die cut, one on the top and the other one on the bottom, and I'm making the thread pass through them, but behind the die cuts, of course, so they are not covered. And I'm also partially overlapping them because I want to fit as many as I can in the page. And it was quite a fun process, actually. I love all these icons. Once I have created my vertical chain, I can stick it down on the page. And to do so, first of all, I'm attaching a strip of double-sided tape on the page, and then I'll go on and stick down the die cuts one by one, so that I can control exactly the way they stick down, that they are straight, and I'm also partially overlapping them. As I said, trying to be careful and make all of them fit perfectly on the page. Now I'm going to secure the two extremes of the thread with staples. And finally, I'm going to tie a knot at the bottom end of the thread and cut the excess of thread from both sides. Now, moving to the left page, first of all, I'm taping down the picture, and I'm being careful to tape it, to stick it straight and smooth. And now I want to add some of these beautiful ribbons directly on top of the picture, I mean. The ribbons are also partially transparent, so they are perfect to stick directly on pictures. And I decided to add this beautiful pile of coffee cups, which is very colorful and cute. And as a title, I'm going to use this clipboard circle which says, "Welcome to Morning Life." At this point, I also pondered whether using this other ribbon, which is cute as well, but then I decided to stick with the first one, the stack of cups. So I decided to stick with the stack of cups. Now I'm going to add also a few, three actually colorful hearts around the cups, and watch out, do not do what I did here. I was lazy, and instead of first cutting the heart out, I tried to rub it on from the whole sheet directly, and the problem is that it's very easy to accidentally transfer a piece of another ribbon that you don't want on the page, so really pay attention. It's better to cut them out first. Anyway, I struggled a bit, but I succeeded to clean my mess and I moved on. And now I'm adding a couple of ribbons on the right page as well, as you can see. They are so many and so beautiful that it's really hard not to use them all. Finally, with a blue pen, I'm going to doodle around the right edge of the page. And then I will add, I think, another heart on the right side. And this is going to finish out my spread. I really love how this project turned out. I enjoyed the colors and the dimension and the fun icons. I hope you liked it too, and if you did, please give me a thumb up and consider subscribing and sharing my video. I'm going to leave the link to the Cocoa Daisy shop for you in the information box if you want to check it out, and I definitely suggest to check it out because every month they are absolutely awesome. Thank you for watching and see you soon with a new project for Cocoa Daisy. Bye bye!